Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. If this doesn't resonate with you, please be sure and check your moon and rising sign. I had a wonderful time with my family. Thank everybody so much for your patience and understanding, and thank you for the break. And I'm trying to catch up now, and I'm back. If you have any personal reading requests or things like that, go ahead and check out the box below, and that'll tell you all the information about that. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. So the first card that we have here is the 8 of Wands. This is a very fast-moving energy. It's a high momentum energy. It could be travel. It could be rapid communication online or text messaging. But I feel like it's a lot of exchange of communication or information, or even physically, again, traveling or going back and forth kind of energy. It's action. It's momentum and movement. So it's very fast-moving energy. And then directly next to that, we have this 10 of Cups. So I feel like there is this aliveness about this 8 of Wands here, because there is kind of this idea of somebody is in either like this is everything I've ever dreamed of type of a mind state, or they're recognizing this emotional fulfillment. There's this happiness. I mean, the 10 of Cups is a happy home. It's a happy, fulfilling marriage or relationship. It's a lot of emotional fulfillment. So it could be that there is this connection here, and it's like the momentum just starts to pick up because it's such a strong connection. It could be that you're dealing with an air sign. This King of Swords is representative of a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But there's like the rest of this energy, the cups, the 10 of Cups is the only cups here. For a water sign, that's pretty rare. So there's a lot of other factors at play here. And I feel like this 10 or this King of Swords here is somebody who is, they want to be in control of the situation, or they are controlling a little bit of the situation in some sort of way. It's kind of like they need to have the final say. It could be like the decision lies with this person. Because I feel like this 10 of Cups and this 8 of Wands energy with this Knight of Swords here, he still kind of has this, whoa, I didn't say we were going to go ahead and give the go-ahead. I still have to make a decision. But I feel like this Queen of Wands, that's the next card that's coming in. Again, you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. It's a very, like a powerful call to action or momentum. Again, there's this intense passion or pull here to this person. It's like alluring in a way that it's almost impossible to resist it. So I feel like, too, some of you may be making a decision between two different people, perhaps. But I feel like there is this person who has kind of the illusion of control over you, maybe. Like you're helpless to help, you're helpless to responding to them. Or perhaps they feel helpless to responding to you. It's like there's this extra power behind it. And then directly under this 10 of Cups, we have the Justice card. This could be representative of a Libra, which could be this King of Swords connection up here. But the Justice card, again, is that reap what you sow card. It brings everything back onto a level playing field because the truth is revealed. Everything comes out. And she sees right through you. So there's no point in lying to her. I feel like some of you have a connection with somebody that you truly feel like you can trust. Like you can see through each other, you understand each other, there's this understanding, and that creates a very intense emotional bond. It could be that for some of you, it brings a part of you alive that makes you feel more powerful around them. So it could be, again, that it's that little bit of fire underneath your water energy that really, like, creates steam, I guess. I know that's really cheesy, but that's what it said, so that's what we're going with. But I feel like it's that energy that becomes something different in you that can reach more. Again, somebody could be in a situation where they're choosing between two different people, though, because the last card that we have here is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles can be representative of a third-party situation, but it can also be the energy of a willingness to like be humble and relearn a way of thinking. Maybe it comes to light that perhaps some of you recognize that you don't have this intense connection where you know each other this well, but you know that you could, or you know that you can improve on that. So it could be relearning the ways to communicate where you're able to understand each other better. I don't know who that's coming through for, but that is coming through to somebody. So it could be that rather than having a third party situation, it needs to be like or it could be both. It could be that the third party situation is a result of that perhaps. And really what there needs to be is this new way of thinking between the partnership. In order to, like, it's like a humbling and saying, okay, maybe I was wrong, maybe I made assumptions, let's relearn. So it could be that that's coming in. And that's directly under the King of Swords. So it could be that you need to be the one that puts your foot down and says, no, this is what we need to do if we're going to try and move forward. That could be what it's saying too for you. So let's clarify and see what comes through. Please clarify this 8 of Wands here for Pisces for love. November 5th through the 30th, 2017. What is this 8 of Wands about here? Please clarify this 8 of Wands here. What is this 8 of Wands about for Pisces for love for November 5th through the 30th, 2017. What is this 8 of Wands about here? On top of the 8 of Wands, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Again, it's that happy home, that successful long-term relationship energy. I feel like there's a very strong connection that happens very fast for a lot of you Pisces, where it kind of comes out of nowhere, like all of a sudden, everything you want's right in front of you, and it's like this feeling of I better grab it up or I'm going to lose it. Like this opportunity, perhaps. Or somebody's feeling that way about you, perhaps, and they're making it known. And it could be somebody who really actually could offer you the things that they're saying that they could. Please clarify this 10 of Cups. Okay, well, that one flew right out there. Again, this 8 of Wands on top of this 10 of Cups here with this 10 of Pentacles on top of the 8 of Wands. So there's a very intense matchup here of somebody who it makes perfect sense to move forward with. Because this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles is a very loving and successful connection. It's a happy home, and it's both of those are long-term marriage cards too. So I don't know if some of you are considering making a move or moving closer to somebody, or perhaps traveling. Or it could be that there's a lot of just very fast moving momentum in this, and that things start moving forward very quickly. But there's a very rapid and positive momentum here. Please clarify this King of Swords. And it's a lot of energy for a water sign here. On top of this King of Swords, though, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So there's that somebody puts on the brakes. Somebody's like, oh, like, I'm losing control of the situation. I need to take control back. Because that 4 of Pentacles is right on top of that King of Swords. So somebody is digging their heels in or starts overthinking maybe. And the panicking starts a little bit. Somebody starts a little bit of a freak out or try to take control, I feel like, in that situation. I don't know if it's you or the other person, but I feel like things start moving really rapidly or seeming like they're going almost too perfectly, and somebody puts on the brakes or clenches in somehow. Please clarify this Queen of Wands here for love, for Pisces for November 5th through the 30th, 2017. What is this Queen of Wands about here? Please clarify this Queen of Wands here for love for November 5th through the 30th. Okay. Yeah, on top of this Queen of Wands, we have this 4 of Wands. So this is really a strong pull towards elevating a relationship or committing in a relationship, even a marriage proposal perhaps. I do feel like there's this digging in and holding, but there's also an equally strong urge or passion toward the other side. So it's like they dig in their heels on one side, but they feel very, very pulled in this direction on the other side. It's almost that somebody's a little bit at conflict with each other, Or it could be that the dynamic has switched. Maybe somebody was in control before, and perhaps you have taken back control of the situation. And it could be that they're recognizing and responding to that. Because it could be like kind of like them pursuing you even harder now that you've withdrawn away. It's like this enlivened, awakened, impassioned energy. Because that Four of Wands really does come through as an elevation or a promotion or an elevation in commitment. It could again be that you're dealing with a fire sign. I mean, there's a lot of fire energy here. Please clarify this Justice card here for Pisces, for love, for November 5th through the 30th, 2017. What is this Justice card about here? Please clarify this Justice card here. It could be that some of you are in a situation where things seem too good to be true, and perhaps you dig your heels in or get a little bit wishy-washy, maybe to retract or rethink about the past. It could be that things from the past start to pop up, but it could be that they are able to overcome that energy too with proof. Because the Wands energy, that fire energy is action. It's taking that, like, not just the words, it's the action behind it. So I feel like there's proof that's coming in. Like, I really feel like what it's saying is that you can trust what's happening because this is them showing their true colors here. Please clarify this Justice card for love for Pisces for November 5th through the 30th, 2017. What is this Justice card about here? Please clarify this Justice card. What is this Justice card about here? Please clarify this Justice card. Please clarify this Justice card for love for Pisces, November 5th. Okay. So on top of this Justice card, we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like some of you may recognize the truth of an unhappy situation and recognize that there may need to be some swift action to move towards a very happy situation, and you decide to do that. It could be too that some of you are put into a position where you recognize that what you need to do, oh, that could be what this is too. It could be saying what you need to do is to pull back, to go into this holding pattern and not try and do anything for, you know, like anything extra for your partner. Don't go over the top. Don't take control of things anymore. Let them take control and show you something, or let them prove something to you. Because I feel like it's saying that it's kind of moving away from an old way of doing things with the Six of Swords. It's saying to be honest and fair with yourself too. Put this on equal ground. Don't allow yourself to be an overgiver. So that's coming in for a lot of you, and I look like it's saying that they will take that action. You will see an elevated effort from this, especially if it's a fire sign that you've been dealing with. I feel like it's saying that taking that approach will yield that result for you. And you want to move away from that old way of doing things. Again, with this Three of Pentacles, that would be that idea of relearning things together to get to know each other again in a way that, like, kind of like perhaps you really don't recognize how differently maybe you think, and maybe relearning the way you think together can bring you closer together. Please clarify this Three of Pentacles here for Pisces, for love. For some of you, though, that is a good old-fashioned third-party situation, too, unfortunately, Pisces, which I don't mean that to pick on you, but I feel like for a lot of you, there is this tendency toward a lot of love to give and maybe getting attached. Again, on top of this Three of Pentacles is this Queen of Wands. So it could be, again, that manipulative behavior. Maybe some of you are involved with an air sign and a fire sign, maybe an earth sign, perhaps, and a fire sign. But I feel like there's a lot of aliveness in the energy with the fire sign, and then there's also a lot of practicality here. So it could be that maybe there's two different sides of you torn towards two different directions. But the Queen of Wands, again, is that energy of a very alluring and very seductive type of an energy too. So there's a lot of passion there. It could be that it's saying too that she decides to do what's for the greater good of the couple and takes action on relearning things in a way that, again, where she's really listening to what the other person is saying and taking action to take that knowledge and improve the relationship. That could be what it is too. This Queen of Wands is somebody who is doing something, though. She's taking action. She's taking initiative. With that Three of Pentacles, though, for some of you, again, it could just be that there is a draw to someone or an infidelity or something that's going on, and that needs to be cut out in order for this happiness. But I feel like, again, you're torn between two almost different illusions or worlds there too, where it's like you could have a very happy and stable relationship with this person, but you could also have a very passionate and alive relationship with this person. It's just not as practical. So there could be that kind of conflict too for some of you. Let me know what's going on. I know that that's a lot to kind of digest, but I feel like there's very dynamic energy here. It's not a lot of water sitting around. You know, there's a lot of action and momentum here. So you're moving away from things or getting people to respond to things in a different way. And so I feel like that's kind of what this is saying, is to embrace that change, but allow the other person to take action or to prove to you that they're willing to work at this as a partnership. Because I feel like that's, a lot of you do need that solidness in the relationship too before you can elevate things to the next level. So let me know what's going on. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll speak with you soon.